Greetings fellow earthlings and welcome to yet another AI only 3rd Age Total War battle. This will be the siege of Dol Guldur, in which Mordor is defending against the Silvan elves. I create these AI only battles by playing as one unit and I just stay in the defender's city and yeah, just see how things go from there. Let's go. And here it begins. The elves are moving forward with their ladders and their battering ram. They've got some troops a little bit further down here, but they're starting to run up now. And this is Dol Guldur, one of my favourite castles in this game. And also I should mention this is my second recording of this. The first recording only got a couple of minutes through. It crashed. So yeah. Hopefully this one doesn't crash. If you're watching it then that probably means it's going to work. But you know, if it crashes in like the final minute, then I'll probably decide a winner. So just bear that in mind. There's of course bugs in 3rd Age, but I think it's still probably the best medieval 2 mod out there. Even though it does crash a few times with me. So battering rams moving forward. The Mordor armies have got quite a lot of archers in this battle, and they're getting them up on the walls now. We've got some trolls as well, some Nazgul coming in. Yeah, the general is the Nazgul, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how long they survive. And I'm of course here just stood there waiting for something to happen. They're losing a lot of armies out of these elves to these towers. Yeah, it's going to be difficult for them to take. Also, I think I should say I was planning on doing the siege of Isengard today, but unfortunately it's not a custom battle in 3rd Age. I think it is in Divide and Conquer, so but I've got my own plan for Divide and Conquer. That'll be coming in a couple of months. Yeah, so unfortunately no siege of Isengard for quite a while until I get the Divide and Conquer sub mod installed, and it's Dol Guldur instead. But hello. So the elves have landed on the wall. They're starting to climb up with some of their forest wardens, slowly climbing up, and they're trying to get some ladders on this side as well because there's no archers on this side, so they're trying to flank around. And we've got some more Orlog high on the walls here. And by the way, if you're in my Discord channel, one of the new things that you can get promoted to is an Orlog high. They're just above Uruk high, but below Chieftain. If any of you are interested in my Discord page. I'm going to advertise my Discord page again at some point because, you know, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so the elves are already on the walls, the battle has begun. I think luckily for the elves, these archers didn't get many shots. They're still trying to fire now, but these fire shots aren't going to take many people out. And now we've got them all up on the walls and these are going to get torn to pieces. I think Mordor are going to have to rely quite heavily on their trolls and their Nazgul right now.
The enemy are battering down the gates!
Yeah, because they've lost most of the walls already. Their archers are in melee and they didn't get many shots in. So they're still trying to fire now, but yeah, they didn't get many kills with them. Yeah, and even most of the arrows are missing. Okay, so the elves have got a good foothold on the ground right now. Yeah, they've really taken a chunk out of these orcs. They're killing these missile units to cut through them easily. Mordor do have some orc raiders up here, but you know, elves are better warriors. So they're probably gonna take the walls, but I don't know how much more they're going to do because of course these Orlog high are already in battle, fighting to defend the walls, tearing apart these elves. Oh, they have taken one down though, so maybe the Orlog high and the trolls aren't as powerful as I first thought. Still they do a lot of damage, but it depends. Are they all going to die quickly or are they going to last for quite a few minutes? They're clearly really tough units with them being in the middle like this and clearly getting a lot of kills as well, but yeah, they have lost a few, so But we will go down eventually. Yeah, 11 so far. I think 12 is down, so we've only lost one. The elves look like they were planning on breaking through the gate with the battering ram, but you know, they've got some Nazgul here now, and that's going to be difficult to break through. Yeah, loads of elves on these walls. Hopefully it doesn't crash. It could do though. And I've got trolls on this side as well, so with trolls coming on this side, Molokai on this side, they are like kind of surrounded, so that could like really mess up the morale. The elves could have a mass break in those walls there at some point. Oh, I think this was actually the wall we broke through there, and they're all just charging through here. Yeah, they seem to be making good progress. The orcs are moving off the walls now and trying to get into this choke point here where everyone's just piling in trying to get some kills. So far, Mordor have lost 18%, they've killed 14%. With them being the defender, that's not the statistics they want. They need to be in the lead, because you know they had towers helping them with that, and yeah, it just shows that it's really not going well. The Molokai are down to the final 5, and they've lost quite a few of us. But the Elvish, not the Elvish general, or no, that's Mordor's general. Yeah, because I saw the Nazgul. So Mordor has lost their general. I think so. I think that was what happened. Where are these Nazgul? Right here now. Yeah, I think they start off with 11 and now we've got 10, so they must have lost 1. I don't know, there was a lot of killing going on, I got a little bit lost. But still, can these Nazgul turn it around? We've got Nazgul here, Molokai here, crushing in on these elves. They could reckon, oh, are these some elves pulling back? There's some going off the walls. Are they breaking? There's quite a few going off the walls now. Mordor bringing in some reinforcements here. The trolls are still trying to hack away at these elves. Doing a good job. There used to be a lot of elves up here, and now all of a sudden these trolls have really gotten to work there. They seem to have lost a lot, and some are pulling back, so yeah, they are breaking. They have broken. Well, I was actually expecting the elves to win this quite easily, even though Mordor did have the Nazgul, the Molokai and the trolls, and the defence. Well, at least this one seems a bit more balanced than the Helm's Deep siege. So far. Right, the elves still have a good hold rates. We shouldn't rule them out completely. They could still win. It's only like a couple of their weak units that have begun to break. Yeah, they've still got loads of troops yet to bring up onto the walls. Oh, look, have these broken as well? I don't know, it's like some weird optical illusion thing. Some are moving up, some are moving down. I'm a little bit lost with what's happening. Yeah, that's a bit confusing. Well, the elves have a good foothold here. They've clearly killed a lot of orcs on this front, and you know they haven't lost too many soldiers as well, so they're doing well here. I think they could quite easily break through this and break through these as well. But if they lose all these troops on the walls, and if Mordor then get their reinforcements down over here, then it's going to be a close battle. The elves are completely broken on this side of the wall, and this side is probably going to break soon as well. Mordor have lost 40% and the elves have lost 42%, so all of a sudden Mordor are turning this around. Could this be a Mordor win? I really thought the elves had this one, especially when they started getting on the walls as well, but yeah. These trolls, they've only lost like 1 unit, well, 1 troll, yeah. So yeah, those units must have been stronger than I thought. I thought, you know, enough elves, because the elves outnumbered the orcs as well, I think. So I thought enough of them would be able to take down the trolls, but no, they're tougher than I first thought. Yeah, all these elvish warriors here have broken. They're not actually running for some reason. Oh, but this is the general, I think. I think this is the... No, the general's a swordsman unit. Yeah. Yeah, I remember making the general a swordsman. I think. It's like a silvan heavy swordsman. Can't see where he is though. Yeah, so the elves are completely done over here, and they're still trying to get onto these walls. Oh, actually, there's loads of elves here. I didn't see it. Yeah, so they have got a lot of elves up here fighting these trolls. You know, it depends how they're going to be able to hold. The break, then that's definitely going to be it for the elves. I think that if they can just hold out here a little bit longer for the elves to win over here, which I think they will. They're clearly making a lot of progress here compared to the orcs. Still not over. They can still do it. So the elves have mostly lost 50% of their soldiers now, same as the orcs though, so yeah, it's very even right now. Still very close.
Only half the enemy force remains.
This is best. Stupid flags in the way. Oh, that reminds me, I need to just quickly take a screenshot. Let's maybe one from up here would be good. Yeah. I think that looks okay, so there we go, that'll be the thumbnail of the video, probably with a bit of like writing or something. Yeah, I should have taken one of those earlier. I like to try and get units in as well, but you know, that's not always possible. Like I could take one here, but you can't see where it is. It's difficult to tell if this is Dol Guldur or not. Dol Guldur, by the way, was not in the films. It was in The Hobbit, but not as a siege. It was just like shown briefly in The Hobbit. I don't know why, I've always had a weird obsession with Dol Guldur. It's my favourite castle, and I never really saw it. I just read about it. It's like it was mysterious. I think that's why I liked it. Also, the elves have broken here. They're now pushing up the hill for the city centre. Still got quite a lot of units left over there, and over here as well. Ooh, are these? Right, so that's the elvish general dying. Both generals are dead now. Yeah, Mordor's pulling back. They didn't break. They're just pulling back over here. Yeah, to deal with these elves. If Mordor can push down here, they can flank the elves and probably break them. Looks like the elves lost a lot here though, so they don't really need many orcs or trolls over here right now. Wow, that's a lot of dead elves. I remember looking at this like a minute ago before I took those screenshots, and then there were loads of them and all of them stood and there's nothing left. And these are not able to fight, by the way. These are broken. They're just like built weirdly on the walls. What's this over here? Also, the elves have managed to get up here. I forgot about this front. They're fighting with Nazgul. They haven't killed a Nazgul yet. Have Nazgul? No, the Nazgul aren't immortal. Yeah, I've played the third aid campaign. They do die in the campaign. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've created a battle that's impossible for the elves to win because they're fighting an immortal unit. I don't think they're immortal. But they might be. I'm gonna take a screenshot as well, see if anyone's able to guess what's going on there, like what castle this is. Yeah, so oh, the elves are broken. I like noticed it, but I didn't like say it for some weird reason. Yeah, Mordor did of course come down here with some raiders, flank them, and I think that's what's broken. They do still have some archers, but I think that's definitely the battle done now. These are broken as well, and these are not making any progress at all against these Nazgul. Mordor have lost 60% of the soldiers, the elves have lost 65%, but most of those are broken. I think this is going to be it. This is it, a Mordor victory, unless the elves can turn it round, but the archers are being attacked by the trolls. That's not going to be good for them. Ah, this was the general's unit here. This is why I can find them. They came all the way away. So, ooh, the Nazgul are down to 7, so they have lost soldiers. Yeah, but too late for the elves now. They can't make any progress here because there's just so many orcs piling onto the walls. This is it. The elvish final stand. Ooh, I like those shields. Just trying different screenshots, seeing what they do. Great, another flag in the way. Let's move forward a bit now. Yeah. That's probably the best shot I can get. So the Nazgul are still on the front line. Mordor did lose the general, but they've still got a lot of Nazgul. I think, yeah, 7 left. They start with 10 Nazgul and one orc that is the general, that he's part of the Nazgul unit, but he's not an actual Nazgul for some annoying reason. Oh, and Nazgul just died. So I've involved 6 left. What else is I can do? So the elves still do have troops here. They've got some swordsmen. Are we going to see a bug like the one that we saw in the Siege of Helm's Deep? They're firing arrows up. They seem to have regrouped and they're making one more final push, I think. I think the elves just need to put some archers on the wall, try and defend this area and just see how much damage we can do. This side's lost. Yeah, nothing we can do here. I think just try and buy some time, hope the Nazgul stay over there a bit longer before we get over here. These elves are done great, so these elves aren't even the best. I think this is the lower tier unit that they have, so these are done great. Yeah, they're light infantry versus heavy orc raiders. Oh wait, what? Oh, the orcs are broken. Oh, if the elves could just like, these units of theirs are broken as well. If they had like this 57 unit of spearmen and just like block this part here, cut them down as a retreat, I don't think they'll win, but still it. I'll make it more interesting. Orcs trying to walk through this wall. So now it's these swordsmen versus the Nazgul, and there's 4 Nazgul left, so they could win on this front. They've lost a lot though, and it probably wasn't worth making it round over here, but well, yeah, I think it was worth it as a strategy, but yeah, it clearly hasn't paid off. They lost the general to these Nazgul. Right, these are like the toughest units in the game, so it's going to take a while until some people actually start dying over there. Whereas on this side it's There's actually a decent amount of killing going on. Let's see where I'm here. Yeah, and the arrows flying in as well, if you can see them. Oh, even I'm starting to lose a couple because we're shooting at them as well. How are these Nazgul doing? We're down to 2. There's one over here, and one there. This one's not doing anything. This one's still kind of fighting a little bit, I think. Yeah, but no one wants to fight. Ah, yeah, they're starting to turn around and fight now. Ooh, we did a little twirl there. Can we kill all the Nazgul? Some good swords fighting there. Ooh, it poked him up the bum with his sword. Mordor have lost almost 70%. The elves have lost over 72%, so the elves can still turn this around, even though a lot of the units have broken. They can still do it, I think. They need to kill these Nazgul first, because these Nazgul are just tearing them to pieces, even though there's only 2 of them left. Right, he's got to die soon. He's getting like stabbed everywhere. Yes, that's a Nazgul down, so here's the final Nazgul. The final one. Let's quickly see what's happening on here. So, yeah, the elves are still holding, everyone's still holding and fighting over there. Come on, Nazgul, you must survive. Ooh. Oh, and he's down. The Nazgul have fallen. The elves now control the walls, which is good for them. And they've got like 5 swordsmen left, and I assume they're exhausted and they're going to charge all the way around and join the front where the elves are breaking. I've got some more spearmen though, so. Yeah, as I said, it's not entirely over for the elves. We've still got units. Just yeah, there's not much. I think it's slowly going into Mordor's favour still. Although the elves have put up a good fight. I thought the elves were going to win overall, but they've done a good fight. Maybe they might still win. I don't know yet. I hope they do it. It'll make it more interesting if they do, even though that I prefer like Mordor and things like that. But yeah, for the sake of the video, I hope the elves win. But I don't think it's going to happen. Definitely not now. They killed the Nazgul, which is one good thing. They've killed all the trolls and all the Olokai. Yeah, I can't say any more, but there's just so many more orcs. And even though like the percentages seem even, all the units of the orcs that break go back to here and then fight another day. All the elves that break go home. So that's a big problem for the elves right now. They've got a lot of soldiers here, and they do have a better soldiers now, so they're gonna cut through a lot of these orcs. You know, they've got better weapons, better armour. Almost over. The 2 powers have collided, but Where are those 5 swordsmen? Have they actually made it round yet? Yeah, I think they're here. Now they're spamming. I don't know where they are. And we've still got archers. And you gotta remember, elvish archers, they're even good in melee. So once they do run out of arrows, they're still going to charge in and do almost just as good as these swordsmen and spearmen. Just looking at the minimap here. These are of course the archers. Just are these actually broken or are they gonna? Yeah, they're broken but bleached. Okay. So it's definitely clear that on the battlefield the orcs outnumber the elves, but from what I'm seeing here so far, it seems. I was going to say it seems like the elves are cutting through quite well, but we've just lost 40 spearmen. I'll speed it up now because I think it's over. Yeah, you can see it going in more and more into Mordor's favour. That's definitely going to be it, and the final elves are starting to break. That's it. I'm trying to find in the last arrows. I've got a lot of ammunition, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The elves are done. Charging him with 5 spearmen there. The archers have got a lot of kills, I assume, because they've got good archers, but I think they're starting to fire a lot of their own soldiers in the back. So, although the AI is not smart enough to do this, I'd probably be better putting their archers on the walls and forming some defence here, but you know, of course the AI can't do that. Anyway, the video will be too long as well. Oh, here's the last of the soldiers that fought with Nazgul, the silvan heavy swordsman. There he is, the last swordsman, defending against hundreds of orcs, and he's down. Just the archers left. Unfortunately for the elves, they don't have any high ground, so yeah, they're definitely going to struggle. Are the orcs actually going to charge down at them, or yeah, they're moving in. Ooh, an elf just set on fire there. Yeah, because the orcs have archers as well, and still a bit of ammunition. So the elves did a very good job at taking the walls, but the problem for them was they just got pinned down by trolls, Olokai and Nazgul, and they just started breaking. There was nothing they could do. Yeah, it was unfortunate for them, but oh well. That's it. Looks like Mordor's going to win. I doubt these archers are going to turn it around. Definitely when stuck in melee combat like this, they're probably going to break soon. Although they are saying victory seems certain still, you can probably love them. And the orcs believe defeat seems certain, so you know, the soldiers on the battlefield think differently right now. When they say like victory seems certain, do they just refer to the small skirmish that they're in, or do they talk about the entire battle? Oh, a lot of the orcish troops that are left are archers. Yeah, they're all archers over here, apart from mine. All archers, and got like, oh, maybe we could turn this round because they've only actually got 15 units, and these broken units here, they're the only melee units they've got left. Oh, the elves came so close. If they had one more like full swords unit, or if just these here, if these stopped breaking and actually came into the battle now, I think the elves could do it, but no, they're down to the final archers, and but so are the orcs. They're down to just archers. They do have some like orc maulers, but that's only like 27. They have 2 orc raiders there, 8 orc raiders there. The rest of it's archers. But these elves, they're going to get torn apart though. The elves could have done it. That's the annoying thing, they were so close to winning. Just one more unit of swordsmen just to get up there now and take down those archers, and they'd win. It was such a close battle. Right, so yeah, slowly ammo fire now. I'm quite confident by looking back at this that Mordor's going to win, so I'm just going to charge my units in there and try and get the battle over with. I know it's not like part of the AI only theme, but you know, sometimes I've got to do this just to speed up the video so that we can see the end statistics.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Oh, there goes my general. Right, the elves. Almost done, down to the final
Continue like this,
20 or something archers.
our men have fought long and are
Actually,
becoming
I
tired.
think there's 2 spots, so yeah. Oh, I don't have the action anyway, that's it. There we go, the battle's over. And here are the statistics. So well done Mordor for winning that battle. I of course had to speed up at the end, it was a play, Mordor win. Mordor killed 1,600 and captured 200. The elves captured 300, but they're of course going to return. But they killed 2,500. So they clearly got more kills, but due to so many of their units just breaking quite early on in the battle, they've of course not had enough at the end to actually win. So hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, check out my Discord channel to know what the next video will be, and you can also vote for which faction you want to win, and if you guess right you get promoted up. You start off as a goblin, you get promoted to an orc, and then a few other stuff in between that I can't remember exactly. Hope you enjoyed this video, and goodbye.